better. Wanna see where we go, skin to skin. Pull me up, pull me in, put me back together.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is a special special chat we're having with the famous and viral guy Anthony Harris here in town in Springfield, Ohio. So first of all, Anthony, can you introduce yourself and how are you?
I'm good. My name is Anthony Harris, but Alfredo Pasta Don. However you want to identify me as.
All right, and so we're not gonna go around all corners. So let's go into the subject, the topic that brought you here today to discuss about.
Actually, nothing brought me here. I just walked in here. We was vlogging, and I just like, oh wow,
yeah,
let's go in there. But I was like, I know you. I was
I
was like, damn.
Actually, to the
yeah, I was like,
yeah. So some of the friends and some of the people that they came here, and this is NDL, as you know, and this type of podcast is pretty open to address some of the concerns and community issues and different topics that we discuss here, and it's all open, so you're free to talk your truth. That's why we're here, and feel free to be honest about your answers and and talk about it. So let's start with one of the first things that most of the people are want to know. What exactly prompted you to go to the city council and claim that Haitian and Springfield were eating pets?
Did you ever hear me say that they was eating pets?
Eating geese or cutting them or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, so
what prompted you to go to?
I went down there because they were wrecking nonstop. The Haitians, they were wrecking nonstop into everything. It was probably almost like 10 wrecks a day. And I'm like, far as like the city.
Yeah, my mic went straight.
I'm like, far as the city, I'm like, how is the city leaders, the quote unquote city leaders, how are they letting this go on? Like, who's giving these people license? How are these people not learning how to drive? Like I can see that the Haitians just got here probably like in the past 3-4 years. I'm like, these guys just don't know how to drive. And excuse me to all the people that watch me and know me and that one, but I had a couple of days. I have to try to be politically correct and not be insane and say the stuff I be saying. But they was wrecking nonstop, and I'm like, and somebody I know called me like, man, I'm walking home from school and the Haitian almost hit me and the kid. So I was like, man, this shit is like getting out of hand. So I went down there and told them like, y'all have to do something about this. And then the same day I went down there, somebody tagged me in a Facebook status and was like, Anthony, me and my kid was just in the park, and then they just went up and grabbed a goose and cut its head off and then ran off and was eating it. I said, what the fuck? I said, now why would they do that? And then I went down there and I told the people downtown, like, what's up? Like, what y'all gonna do about this?
Yeah, so somebody told you that you didn't actually see it.
I never seen that shit.
Yeah. So, by just going
Dude,
there.
hold on. Be real and don't lie. Do Haitians eat ducks? Geese.
Actually,
Canadian geese.
I don't think we even have that in Haiti.
Canadian geese?
I don't think we have that in Haiti. Probably.
Have you ever heard of anybody eating a goose?
That's what I'm telling you right now. So it's probably one of the or food or in other countries, but in Haiti we have duck. Actually, I know that. Me myself, I know that my family used to raise duck. But that's one of the things it's crazy. It's because the misinformation is actually not related to our cultures. It's not correlating to anything at all. So so basically, let's go back. You say that you never heard. I mean, you heard, but you never seen somebody. Me, myself, I never seen someone or somebody telling me that they eating any geese or anything at all. So, did you actually know by having these allegations or claims? Yeah. Fix it. So you were actually were you worried at the potential harm of having these type of allegation will have on the Haitian community by just saying it?
By just saying it, no. Hell no. Nowhere near.
Yeah.
I did not know that this shit was gonna go like beyond viral. I didn't know that people was gonna switch it up the narratives and shit like that. Cause once I said what I said, cause there's some truth behind that. Rather you never seen nobody do it or I never seen nobody do it. I've been living here my whole life. And
all right, go ahead. This is a Unimax.
I know.
so,
I'm just saying, like
yeah.
when people be talking, they be
Yeah.
Say what
You never,
just said.
you never say it. You never seen. You said there's some truth about.
There's,
you know.
in my opinion, in what I think there's some truth behind it because I know I've been going to Snyder Park my whole life, and I know that park has been filled up with geese the whole time I've been living from the front of the park to the end of the park, filled up with geese walking in the road. I know they only in the water right now. I know they only in one part of the road, but I've never seen nobody do it. But I know there's people that messaged me and said, "Bruh, they threw a rug, not rug, a sheet over their head and grabbed a duck." They just said everything. Like they just said, "Oh, they didn't pick the rent." The main thing was like, "Bro, we was in the park and I was with my kid, and they grabbed the duck and cut his head off, and they're eating them." I'm like, man,
Yeah.
do they eat ducks? And then I'm listening to like, yeah, something like that.
You know, one of the things that we in our community will say is that as Haitian immigrant, we always trying to, go by the book and, follow some of the rules and make sure that we do everything right because so that way you don't mess up to our immigration status or anything like that.
Right.
So, after saying or after saying this and having these claims at the city hall and seeing, what's going on right now, at some point, did you regret having these allegations or claims at the city hall? Any regret at all?
No.
You don't have any regret? Do you wish
no.
that it went?
No, because there's an issue in Springfield, Ohio. There's clearly an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some type of issue. And if I went down there and said the things I said, then we probably wouldn't be getting the media coverage that we're getting to help the problems that we do have down here. Because would you agree that we have problems down here with as far as with the Haitian immigrants and the regular
the
Americans?
influx? I agree.
Would you agree? Okay,
I agree that we have some serious and relevant problem here in town, but by creating or the way we see this in the community is that some of the people are right now they were pretty separate to the community where you have the Haitians and on one side they're not trying to get into so many things in town. And now they have more fear, but also the fear went from the Haitian community to any resident here right now in the Springfield area.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
It's like anyone. You have businesses, schools, of being affected by that. That's why I mean, do you regret probably saying it this way? It could be a different way, to address the real concern that the city is having.
I think I definitely should like work on like my delivery and how I talk because. Oh my God! I'm so easily distracted. I got ADHD, bro. People just be opening doors and stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yes. So going back, you said that you could have a better delivery. You have to work on that.
Have like a better delivery, but like I like with me, I've seen that. Trying to be like people that's like overly politically correct and overly trying to say stuff the overly right way seem to never get heard. You know what I'm saying? Like if I would just went up there and I would have had on a suit and a tie, I would have said, my name is Anthony Harris. I have a little bit of concerns and like, you know what I'm saying? I should work on my delivery. I could have said it better, but I feel like at the end of the day, it's gonna like a lot of things are gonna work and the Haitians community favor and our favor because now we have attention and we need to get a lot of stuff cleared up,
So what do you think should be done, to actually repair right now the relationship? Even the town of Springfield right now going through all this turmoil in light of all this controversy going on in town.
We got to have a big party. All the Haitians and all the Americans just need to have a big party.
To create more cultural exchange.
Yeah.
And go meet each other pretty much.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You know Mia?
Yeah, I know Mia. Yeah.
Yeah, remember Mia had the club over there?
I know.
When the Haitians first came
You were
over
a DJ.
Yeah, and then they came and shut it down. Yeah, something like that.
So we need to create more activities or events where, people can better understand the Haitian community, and the Haitian community can actually meet.
But I don't think nobody ever really had no problem with the Haitian community. It was just like the way, like, do you see how many times they wreck? Did you see the wreck that just happened like an hour ago? Did you see it?
I saw it. It wasn't a Haitian.
Yes. Like, what happened on the wreck?
Oh, you're just telling me.
Did you see the wreck that
I
just
saw
happened?
it.
What happened on the wreck?
When you tell me,
You want me to tell you? But I thought you saw it.
I saw it.
What happened then? Since you've seen it.
What do you mean?
Like, did
was a
you
wreck.
see the wreck on Limestone just like an hour ago? Did you
It's
see
a
it?
wreck, so everyone can see the wreck. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, did you see what happened?
I don't know what happened.
Did you see the car?
Yeah.
What was the car doing? What did the car look like? Describe to
That's
me.
what I'm saying. I didn't go and investigate. So did you
Oh, didn't
investigate
see
it?
Did I investigate it? Yeah. I didn't.
Alright.
I investigated, but I just shut it. I investigated it myself, but I didn't say nothing about it because evidently I just don't know how to say stuff the right way.
Got it.
But
So
that was the main concern, the wrecking nonstop. I really think like we need to do like some type of like, I don't know, man. I don't have all the answers. I can like a driving school or something like that. Cause that was the main concern, like people in accidents. How do you feel about the accidents from the Asian community in Springfield?
I mean, living here in Springfield, I think it's a concern that it's a legitimate concern that to drive safely, and it's for our own safety. Haitian or non-Haitian resident of Springfield. The part that I don't encourage anyone is to the part where people are getting hurt and people are feeling fear and feeling alienated by some of the other citizens that might take your concern and bring it to a complete different direction by using that in order to have
Wait, hold on. What do you mean by that?
I mean, right now you have people using some of your videos and some of the comments afterwards to actually push forward by saying, hey, we hate Haitian, we don't need Haitians, these Haitians are damages, these bringing all type of, so I'm just saying that same, it can be confusing, by you just saying whatever you had a legitimate concern about the driving, and it's something that we discuss here at the radio, right? But we don't encourage, anyone to mix the real problems to some of the misinformation and trying to mislead people to the wrong direction. So, moving forward, you just said something about the driving school. So what steps do you personally as Anthony Harris right now, you're willing to actually take to ensure that more people are feel safe, and
that was the main goal.
And spread the love.
Yeah, that's all. I always been on some like happy, like you know what I'm saying? Like besides the news reporters that be asking me all them crazy questions and making me upset, and people twisting narratives. Like I always be happy, and I'm saying, but like, I be forgetting what I'm saying in the middle of talking sometimes. Yeah, but man, I'm always happy and all that stuff like that. So like people trying to like spread like hate and shit like that. Nah, it ain't about no hate. It ain't about nothing. It's like, you know what I'm saying? We all know that the city of Springfield, Ohio, and the United States government helped the Haitians over here. Y'all helped them. Y'all helped them here, and y'all helped them get here. So don't you feel like they should help them while they're here? Yes,
that's what you're saying. You're saying that the government should help them while they're here and create better infrastructure to help the migrants, pretty much. Yeah,
definitely need to help them like more, like set up some type of like American like orientation. Would you think that would be cool?
Definitely. So I'm gonna ask you a personal question. Do you personally hate the Haitian?
When you met me a year ago, did you see me hate?
This is just so we can clarify, some of the, not because I believe it. This is like me just sharing the question, so nobody, confused or having.
No, hell no. Hell no.
He's just a citizen sharing a
sharing it. Like, what you want me to go down there and say? It's the black people down there wrecking. Like, how do you want me to identify? How do you want me to go downtown and identify that the Haitians are causing most of the wrecks? How do you actually want me to go down there and say? Do you want me to say the black people that don't speak English? Do you want me to say the new Americans? Do you want me to say the people from a different country? Or do you want me to tell you straight up, like how you said, be straightforward? The Haitians.
Yeah, I hear you. I know that you have a large, platform and you have a lot of followers. So you have a voice, pretty much. You have a platform. online. So, are you today willing to contribute to
Like give some
healing
money?
that divide? Not money, not money. That division happening in town, where you have to create more inclusive space where people can feel free and understand that it was all about misinformation. It's not anything about hate. It's some of the real concern that you have, and what are you willing to do today?
We can. What you want to do? Like start a driving school over there in Sunset. Help them. We can get people get their cars, and then we can take all the people because where everyone's training each other how to drive at in Sunset. So all the people that want to help, we can like set up some time like throughout the week and then just help the people like since the Americans is complaining so much about how the Haitians drive, a lot of the Americans that can sit on the post and comment and say bad things, we can take them same people and y'all can come to Sunset and y'all can teach them how to drive. Y'all don't like how they drive, then let's go over here and teach them how to drive. Teach them some, because there's certain stuff like I don't know. Why do you feel like they don't know how to drive? Why do you feel like they're wrecking?
I was about to ask you this question. What do you think?
No, I'm asking you because I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Do they have like a highway in Haiti?
We do have highway in Haiti.
What do you think the confusion is that's causing all the wrecks?
That's a question I would answer to, I would give my perspective. Today is we interviewing you. So I believe that you might have to be based on culture. I always say that the Haitian community is going through a learning curve. It can be a lot. People are investigating. We at the radio, we're investigating to see exactly where the problem is so we can understand it better and solve it where it is by not just, bringing driving school, and the driving school is not actually fixing the problem. So we are investigating.
Driving school is
it could contribute to that if the problem is to
I think a real
drive.
driving school, like really like in real traffic, like actually not just like in a parking lot learning how to work a car. I'm talking about start there, but like you feel me, get like a designated like area like that has like stop signs, that has traffic lights, that has yield signs, that has speed limit signs, so you can learn this throughout driving.
I think that could work.
So you don't feel
I think that could work. I think we could work on that.
I think we should work on that. I don't think
Definitely. Hey Harris, on a side note, I know that I've heard, not know, that you are interested in becoming the next mayor too.
that
Was a joke.
okay. The mayor thing came from. The mayor thing was a joke.
Oh, okay.
Like it was like if you didn't know it was a joke, then joke's on you, unfortunately. Okay. But the mayor thing was a joke because basically I was going out here documenting like all the wrecks that were going on because that was my main concern. So going out there and documenting it is like it did. People like somebody, what was it? Karate Joe was like, fuck it, Anthony out here doing more than the police. He should be the mayor. So I was like, you know what? I'm running for mayor. Like I don't want to run for mayor. I know it's more to be a mayor than filming traffic.
Yeah. I mean, the actual mayor, it's doing an incredible job. I'm telling you this because it's a lot of pressure.
I think he is too. I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I don't know how the real mayor doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's doing it right now.
Yeah.
Boy.
I mean,
it ain't no joke because like dealing with all them people, man, that'll make you go in your room and just turn the lights off, like, and be like, I'm done talking.
Yeah, it's certainly not helping them with his work.
That's
why.
Not helping.
We're trying to promote positivity in town and talk about the solutions. Talk about how we can solve this because at the end of the day, we want the same thing, to be safe in the society and the community and the road. We want the community to grow and to Springfield to become, a better city and a big city that everyone is proud of. So I believe that the mayor is doing what he can, and I'm encouraging everyone, you and any other citizen, to actually help. Let's bring the solution. Let's talk about it. Let's talk love. I have a question for you though.
Yeah.
Have you tried Haitian food so far?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
I didn't know that y'all eat spaghetti and hot dogs for breakfast. that one.
Culture shock.
Nah, that one. I was like, oh no. Like,
Yeah.
man, what are eggs and bacon?
Yeah.
You eat the spaghetti and hot dogs for breakfast?
And you have a certain way to cook the hot dog, actually.
Excuse me?
You have a certain way to cook the hot dog. Like to
Do I
make
have
it,
a certain way to
no,
cook
no,
it?
we, as a Haitian, we have a certain way to cook it to, the spices and all that. Because we have one of
I
the
just think-
richest cuisine out there. And even the Jamaican accept that we have the, one of the exquisite cuisine, the Haitian one. Yeah, it's probably not too popular
So
out
what's
there.
your take on spaghetti and hot dogs? Do you like spaghetti and hot dogs for breakfast?
I love it. I cook it. Not probably for breakfast, because
That's
I-
what when I
yeah.
went to the Haitian restaurant and got something to eat.
They would have it, yeah.
I looked at the menu, I'm like,
Yeah.
but I'm real like breakfast, like I'm really pancakes, waffles,
Mm-hmm.
bacon.
It's a culture thing, and the
Biscuits,
in the Caribbean,
gravy.
you can eat some of the heaviest breakfasts, in some of the country. What you have to understand is that every country has their own way to do certain things. And, it's like the diet too. It's different in some of the country. If you go to Japan and China, they have a certain way to do certain things. And in the Middle East, it's different. So in Haiti, it's different too. Dominican Republic is different. So you would eat some heavy food and breakfast.
So are you saying heavy food? So you personally in the morning like spaghetti and hot dogs?
Me personally, no.
Okay, so I know I wasn't tripping.
No,
'cause
me
I'm like-
personally, no. But if you want, you could have some good spaghetti.
So
and hot
what's a
dogs.
what's a good Haitian breakfast that you would say like?
If you're Haiti right now,
Because I can give you a fire American breakfast. Like I can tell you, like you can go get
Sure.
some waffles.
Yeah.
You can go get some hash browns,
Yeah.
some eggs, some bacon.
yeah, I'll take some of that. The
and some
Haitian
orange
will
juice.
eat.
So what would you?
If
say?
you go to Haiti right now, or to you eating as a Haitian, perfect breakfast would be eggs, your coffee,
chicken eggs,
chicken eggs, yeah. You have some bread, some juice, orange juice, banana too. These are the basic that we grew up eating, but you also have some spaghetti because some of the hard worker, they want to eat for the whole day because they won't have lunch at noon, or
Yeah.
in the middle of the day. So they want to have, pack themselves and ready to work so they can, face the day they have in forward. So it's a different culture thing right now. So what is your final thoughts, based on this conversation? What do you want to tell everyone?
I feel like I feel like Springfield has enough media coverage. I feel like even with us talking, I feel like we're talking and we coming to a resolution, but I think we need a real resolution. We need action behind it. We don't need to just sit right here and just sit in the microphones and just talk. That definitely works.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we really need to do something. There was just a wreck today that involved a Haitian, and she flipped the car upside down. I don't know if you've seen it, but I've seen it. Flipped the car upside down. There's a baby in the car. The baby has to be between 6 and 8 months. There's at least a 4-year-old. Between 4 and 5-year-old.
We verify that. Yeah.
I can show you. I can show you. Upside down in the middle of the street. So somebody's, like I told downtown, somebody's going to get hurt. And I said, like I told him, I said, like, before somebody gets hurt, we don't need to use somebody's life as an example, Like, you don't need to use somebody's tragedy as an example to fix something when we should be able to just fix the problem before the problem escalates. You know what I'm saying?
Escalate to another.
We definitely need to work on driving. That is the main concern because that shit, bro, that is out of hand. And on top of the driving, we need to work on more like communication, and like
language.
It's a huge language barrier. It's a huge language barrier. We definitely need to work on some type of like communication. I don't know. Do you know how most of the Haitians are getting here? Do you know when they first get here? Do you know where they're going? Like, or how do you know the process from coming from Haiti to America? Do you know how that process works?
A long process,
So could you give me like a summary on how it like goes, how it starts, and how is it like how is it like how did this come about? Did Joe Biden did the president? Because I've heard that the president was offering jobs. So a lot of people come here, but how does the process work from a Haitian refugee or immigrant, I don't know the difference between the words. How does the process start from them in Haiti to get to America?
First of all, I will answer just for the public so they can understand, the journey that some of the immigrants, Haitian immigrants, had to face to actually come here. And, I can tell that the Haitians are not looking to mess, with anyone because they've been suffering for a lot, and they don't deserve this, what happening right now, and most suffer. Kind of bring them back to where they were, what they actually fleeing for. So now it depends. The journey can be really tough. You had people that had to go and risk their life, leaving their family behind, their kids behind, to actually, because not everyone has the privilege or the money to leave the country as it is right now. And no, the rumor you heard about Biden promising jobs, and that's completely false. I can tell you that. And they initially, most of the Haitians were looking for other country in the Latin America to stay, and they keep, working and erring and going in different countries and trying to find a place to.
So if a person is in Haiti right now and they're in their house in Haiti and they wake up and say, do they just wake up and say, we're going to America?
No, you can't.
Okay.
You can't leave Haiti to go to America without a proper documentation of visa. And by the way, by the turmoil going on in Haiti and the chaos right now, we don't have an embassy delivering any visa. So it actually something risky to actually go and take and even a long journey, my friend, to actually come here to the United States. So it might take, just to answer, it might take about 3-4 months actually for someone to actually come here to in the United States.
So they have to get so being in Haiti and then getting to America, the first step is they have to get the visa.
That would be the steps, if the country were fully functional and you had all these embassies working, but now it is not working that way.
So how are they getting here?
So, now after that long journey, some people died in the process by, going from country to country, from Latin America to Central America. And some people stayed, at some place,
Okay, so pause. I don't mean to interrupt you. So if you're in Haiti, they need to work on I'm trying to understand the process between coming to Haiti, from leaving Haiti to getting to America. So you're saying after they come up in their head with, we're going to America, when they leave their house, their first step is to go and get a visa? Is what you're saying? Is what I'm understanding.
What I'm saying is, the first thing that will happen is that you will have to start collecting money.
So you need to get some money. So
Good
they
money.
leave to
That's one.
So they leave and say, we're gonna get some money to get to America.
Exactly. Now you're not coming to America. That's the thing.
You're not coming to America.
No, you're going to probably the closest place, Dominican Republic, to find refugee. If Dominican Republic is not okay for you, you will go to probably.
Hold on, stop, because you lost me. They go to the Dominican Republic to find a refugee.
Yep.
So when they go, so they leave Haiti, they leave Haiti, get some money, then they go to the Dominican Republic and find a refugee. What is a refugee?
As a refugee, someone pretty much, it's on the word refugee, right? You fleeing your country and looking for safety, somewhere else in another country. Although each country might have their own, status or definition, so we're not going there. But I'm just, giving you like
just give me the
process.
Yeah, I'm
hold on.
A refugee is a person, or is
a person?
So the Haitian goes to find another person.
3 minutes. Okay. Yep. Go ahead. So let me just go through that. From DR, they will go to South America. South America, they will stay for a while, and start living the life. If it's not, okay for them, or if they're getting attacked, over there, they would seek for other, places in other country. And, you probably saw some of them ended up coming to Mexico at the border and asking and begging to get in, actually. And most of them, were deported back to Haiti, back to square zero. And, now you don't have the money, you lost everything you had. So most of the people, they decided to stay. But they started to applying for asylum. Asylum is every country, actually. Every country in the world can give you asylum if you're seeking for. Even Americans goes to other countries to seek for asylum.
So does that
if they
like
wanted,
is that like when they seek for asylum? Is that when America gives them the temporary protection?
It's like a temporary protection to actually come in the States and go to a family or a friend to stay. in the meantime, why your country can be better for you to go back. So, by coming here, the United States will ask them to actually pay to have their work permit or to start getting the social. So they will have to get the money or sell things in Haiti, even in my case, to actually get the paper right and to start working, and that's the very first step from there. And some of the people, they will have families spread all over these places because they couldn't make it, because it's a really tough journey. It's people being dying, getting killed.
He said we had 3 minutes. Let me ask one more question. So, how did 20,000 come to Springfield? How did that happen? Do you know how?
I don't. First of all, I don't think it's 20,000.
Okay,
it wasn't
let's drop it
documented.
down.
Let's say 10 to 50.
Let's just say 10
all
to
right.
15.
Now, one of the things I want to address is that not all of these people are coming from Haiti directly.
You
some of them,
they're coming from like South Africa, Mexico.
No. I'm saying that yes, they might come from different country, but also they come from different states. You have U.S. citizens that is Haitian, Haitian American living here in Springfield that been in the States for 20, 50 years, or probably born here in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
And for job opportunity, they came to Springfield for the same reason. I have friends and people I met here, Haitians, we hang out, and they've been in Miami, Florida, New York, and Boston, and then come to Springfield for job opportunity. So that's why you ended up having, and people all the time mix it all together. You have 15 people, 20 people drop to, no, they're not all, fresh newcomers straight from Haiti, to Springfield. You have a lot of people
from like Jersey,
New York, or Miami itself, So it's job opportunity. They're looking for job, and I always say that even right now we're working right now with multiple staffing and monitoring everything. There's a lot of jobs still available in Springfield, and I was
first diversity.
What about
that's
that?
what they said? That's first diversity is helping a lot of the Haitian immigrants get the jobs, and then so is it real? So because a question I have, so like they said, like with the temporary protective status, like that America says basically get a job and then we give you more money on top of getting a job on a card, and then. Another thing, because these are two questions. Mm-hmm. They said the temporary protection status. The Haitian refugee get a job, and then on top of that, they give them money on a card.
That's completely false. That's completely and severally false. I'm gonna tell you this. First of all, I told you that you need money actually to apply for your status, right? To even the TPS, the temporary protected status, right?
Yeah.
You have to pay about $500 of your own money to actually have that. So that's one. You have to wait to have it. That's two. So once you have it, you're eligible to work. And one of the things I want to tell to our listeners is that us as Haitian, we hate assistance, government assistance, but there is a reason for that too.
Why?
If you take government assistance here as an immigrant and you just start into the process to get your paperwork, it might mess up your future, your immigration status.
What do you mean? How?
Because if you've been to any government assistance at some point, and depending on how bad it was, if you cannot sustain yourself, you cannot become a resident. You will have to face, because you can even support your family in Haiti. Let's say, for instance, I came here and, like they say in the rumors saying I went to ask for money to get some cash assistance or any of this. Then I want to sponsor my dad, or my mom that is sick in Haiti.
Yeah.
I won't be able to do that because I'm on government assistance. So it's actually hurting. It would hurt you if you're good at rock.
But you can get the government assistance.
You would take it only if you really, really, really need it.
But if they giving it, why wouldn't you take it if you're from Haiti and they giving out free money? I would take it.
You're not listening, because if I take it right now, if I take that assistance,
yes,
it will stay on my record. It will stay there as somebody that took assistance at some point, and I'll have to wait a certain amount of years until I can actually apply or sponsor anyone. Because if I'm an assistant, if I'm getting assistance from the government, how can I invite you to come to me, I will support you. I cannot support you because I'm an assist. I'm getting
But you
assisted by
can though. Like if the government's giving you money and it only costs
you
500,
cannot
you cannot. The government can't tell you what to do with your money. How can they tell you what to do with your money?
because you're not a U.S. citizen. I'm not having the same privilege as you.
Okay, so my thing is, if you're getting government assistance and they're giving the Haitians the money, they can tell the Haitians what not to spend the money on. They can't take the money that the government is giving them and send it to their friend and give them $500 so they can apply for the TP.
First of all,
Why can't they?
First of all, you have to understand something. Every Haitian that I know personally, they are doing the best to stay away for any type of assistance. That's one.
Okay.
Two, the Haitian immigrants are not eligible for some of the many assistance that you as U.S. citizens has, like unemployment. We're not eligible for that. Housing, we're not eligible for that. Some of the welfare, we're not eligible for any of this. That's one. You have to understand that, right? What we do. We are eligible for Medicaid, for instance, for health and stuff like that. And even that, as a simple assistance it is, they monitor you, they control you, meaning not just control you to know what you do or what you're not, but you ended up in a category of people that will get assistance. Okay. So if tomorrow I have a kid, I have a daughter, I have somebody, a family member, they will be, Miguel, you are getting, assistance. How are you going to support your family that you're inviting here? So you're not eligible. So they won't mess with that. They won't take it. I won't take it. He is not taking it. He is not taking it. We're not taking it. But the people that would is the people that have to. And also, I want you to have that in mind. If any one of the Haitians is getting any assistance, it's for a short period of time until they get the work permit. Because once you have your work permit, you're not eligible anymore to get assistance. You see how crazy is this? Let me rephrase. If you applied, right, to get assistance,
okay,
they want to have it, right? Mm-hmm. By the end of the month, I receive my work permit, and I start working. My income changes, right?
Yeah.
The household income changes. Therefore, I'm not eligible. I'm not in that bracket where I'm eligible to get assistance, meaning I'm making more than 10K a year or 20K a year. So you're not in the low income bracket anymore. Therefore, you're not eligible for.
So do you assistance. So if you're not eligible, so did that make you an American citizen, or are you on like a temporary visa, or is it, or like after the assistance, like you make so much money, did that make you an American citizen if you're not using the assistance?
No. You're confusing it. What I'm saying is, once you start working as an immigrant, right, you're not eligible for the assistance anymore because you're working money. You're making money. And also, you said something about you becoming U.S. citizens. To become a U.S. citizens, you have to have the best behavior and no any bad record, any felony, anything at all in your record for at least 5 to 8 years in the country. And some people might be, and it's a different step from temporary to conditional to permanent resident to it's a way long process. And also, some people might have 10 years in the United States and they still cannot be U.S. citizens.
So like when you said something about like the employers, like is that how first diversity is working? Like, because a lot of people are saying, like, far as first diversity, they're helping the Haitians get here, and then they're providing them with a vehicle. They're providing them with transportation to work, and then they're.
I don't know how. Hold on. I don't know how the first diversity operate. I never been able to be in touch with them and any of that. But I'm gonna tell you this: is that all the staffing agencies here in town, they offering and helping anyone in town, right? They are connecting people to jobs. That's pretty much what the staffing does. So I don't know how they operate or what they saying about them, honestly. But
no, I'm telling you, they're saying basically the first diversity is basically going to the jobs, like the big jobs, and bringing in the Haitians because the Haitians, they can pay the Haitians lower. So basically, if you have a regular American, they would be paying them $21 an hour. Versus if they have the Haitian ones, we can pay First Diversity 18 and then give.
Oh, that's illegal. That's illegal. 12. That's illegal. And if you have proof, no, they saying, but if you have proof that they doing that, just whatever it is, if you can at least find somebody that is getting exploited by this.
That's what they're saying. At first it's like they're picking them up.
Anthony, we learned today that what they're saying and what's happening, we have to take be responsible about that. And what I'm telling you here is that situation you're describing, if that's happening right now, or if you have proof or anyone that can actually say, hey, I'm getting exploited by XYZ people because I'm not receiving all my money, that's illegal.
No, I'm reading this stuff. Yeah. I'm reading, and they're saying like basically like the employer of First Diversity, they basically like they got the houses set up. They have all their houses. The owner of First Diversity has all their houses.
Well, I can promise you this. Hold
on, can I chat?
No. Let me me sorry. We've been almost an hour.
Give me 2 more seconds. This is what they're saying. This is what they're saying. Listen.
Go ahead.
Just listen. No interruption, please. So they're saying that the owner of First Diversity is employing the Haitians and housing them, and then basically like taking basically out they check what they paying like Jesus Christ. Taking the money from the checks basically that they're getting from them and housing them, but doing everything cheaper. So they basically like profiting off the Haitians. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Pretty much you're saying that the Haitians getting exploited by some staff.
By they're saying that. By they're saying by First of all.
Let me say this to everyone and even the Haitian listening right now. If you being in a situation like that by any staff in any company, any agency, and you have a voice right now. You can come here and talk to, but it's illegal too. Nobody should be in a position to be exploited. No human should be in that position. So if someone is taking advantage from your own sweat and labor, you have a voice. Come to the radio, talk to us, and we can connect you. But I can tell you right now, being in the community is being more educated now. I don't know if it happened at some point, but by the time we started this radio and right now and today, we don't have any case like this at all.
Okay, so what are we going to do moving forward with the traffic?
Moving forward, we have good question. Moving forward, everyone listening, is that we having this alliance right now in town where the community is gathering together with all the businesses, community centers, and nonprofits and the government together to allocate different spaces that the people, the Haitian community itself and business owners, right? They allocate in different areas in town of their own business or lot, right? To actually find certified drivers to implement that in town, and we welcoming people, citizens, and good drivers. You drive? Do you drive?
Yeah, but they haven't found a spot yet. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
They have found a spot.
They have found, many spots right now, many spots. So probably tomorrow, by the end of the week, you guys will know about it because it's a huge movement happening. Because, like you said, we want to be safe. Driving safety. I'm concerned about it.
And that was my concern. And I was like, far as like me and having all these followers and these influence and having all these people, I'm coming like this issue wouldn't have been brought up. Nobody would be talking about this if I didn't say nothing. And nobody else is saying nothing, but we were just seeing regs after regs. So we have to do something. That was my thing. But like, I didn't know that. So they're just going to do it in Southern Village, or they're going to do it, or y'all found a spot or not?
We have found many spots in town. Again, it's a group, it's an alliance happening here in town.
Because a lot of people in Ohio and Springfield ain't doing nothing for free. They act like they are, and people act like they care. But people be doing stuff for me. I did everything I've done for free. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, speaking and all that. I've done it for free because I actually care. You know what I'm saying? So
well, what I can promise you is that once we have that settled, I'll reach out to you so you can communicate that. Yeah, and I do have your number. Well, I'll change my number with you too, so that way you can share, these strategies that we have, and then share the love too. Share the love on your platform.
That's what I do.
And tell people to, just like you said, let's create a big party together. because that's where I can exchange and have a conversation with you. And so you know about me and I know about you too. All right, guys. So I have to cut this. But thank you for listening. This is, your guy, Anthony Harris. It's Anthony Harris in your name. Yeah. So, probably the most famous Springfield guy right now, or YouTube or TikToker right now.
No, really.
So it was a pleasure to have you on board. So
we need to get the. We need to get the
this.
car. We need to get me in a group chat so we figure out where we working at with the.
I do in a group. You working on that?
Like right now, like on camera.
Today.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
I'm gonna add it.
Let me see.
Put your number. All right, GBB.
Goodbye.
Energy, you know I like it.